Hi Aries, and welcome to Esotera Tarot. Today I'm doing your yours and theirs reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if you don't see your story here today, then check one of the other videos for your other placements. If this reading does resonate with you, then let me know in the comments below, and if you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box for my Calendly links. And with that, Aries, I'm going to jump straight in and get some energies on you and your person. Okay, can you please show me Aries? Aries and their person, please. Aries and their person. Aries, please. Aries and their person, please. Aries and their person. Okay, we've got the Hierophant. We've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And we've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. Something to do with your belief structures, something that you were investing in, something to do with tradition, daily routines, but it's not fulfilling you, and the person you're connected to is unclear as well. I think I'm looking at some Aries that might have a belief that the connection, whatever this connection is, it could be a friend, could be a lover, could be a family, you believe it's a certain way, but I think the other person is not on the same page as you, so the connection itself is feeling a little bit maybe drained or unfulfilling or something like that. Okay, well, let's just jump in and clarify and see exactly what's going on there for your Aries. What's going on? Can you show me the Hierophant in Aries' energy, please? Hierophant? The Hierophant in Aries' energy, please. The Hierophant. The Hierophant for Aries, please. For Aries, the Hierophant. What does the Hierophant mean? Why is the Hierophant here for Aries? Oh, the King of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. The Sun. Yes, you're like dead clear on what's going on and where you're going and what it's all about. You're also showing me time, or that you're feeling like this is a really good time for you. So you're being authentic, you're being yourself. So I'm not sure what your other person's problem is, but we will find out when we get there. Okay, right, I'm just gonna well, we will clarify further, Aries, don't worry. Right, can I get some more cards on the Five of Pentacles, please? The Five of Pentacles. Oh, the Six of Swords. The Seven of Cups. The Four of Wands. So you're showing me a connection here. But yeah, there is confusion and there's distance. There's confusion or options and distance. You are feeling very clear about what you want to do. So I don't know if this is a connection that is separated, because you two seem on totally different pages. You're living your best life over here, Aries. You've got your routines down. I'm looking at Aries that's taking care of themselves, their health, their wealth, their happiness. They have divine belief in things are meant to work out the way that they work out. I don't know if this is new for you, Aries, because the person connected to you, at least at first glance, is looking at me like, who is this new Aries? Okay, can I get the Ace of Swords in reverse for Aries' person, please? What are they unclear about? What's unclear about this? The Star, the Hermit, the Moon in reverse. See, the Moon in reverse is one of those cards. It's a bit like there's something they don't know, but they don't even know that they don't know it, if that makes sense. Because we've got known knowns, so the things you know. Then you've got unknown knowns, so they're things that you know you don't know about. Then you have unknown unknowns, so things that you don't even know that you don't know about, right? You don't even articulate the question to try and find out more about it. That's kind of like the Moon in reverse. So there's something going on underneath the surface with your person that they are not even aware of. They will become aware of it though, because they're going to go into a hermit mode if they haven't already. It's something to do with their own sense of wish fulfillment. I don't know if your person is being kind of putting on you, Aries, to be the person that fulfills their wishes and dreams. And they're like, well, why isn't Aries doing that? Why isn't Aries taking care of me and my dreams? What this person doesn't realise is they have to take care of their own dreams. And that's what you're doing, Aries. You're kind of showing by example. But your person showed me there's some kind of confusion in that. And then they've distanced themselves, or you've distanced from them because they're just putting too much of a burden on you. Something like that. I'm going to jump in and clarify. Can I clarify the King of Swords? Starting with your energies here, Aries. Can I clarify the King of Swords in Aries' energy, please? In Aries' energy. 1 second. If we can shuffle, Aries. There we go. Right, let's get the Hierophant. No, we're clarifying the King of Swords. The King of Swords for Aries, please. Why is the King of Swords here? The King of Swords. King of Swords for Aries. The Eight of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Justice, yeah, kind of a bit what I thought. So you were like, no, I need to, it's like you're claiming your power back here, Aries. You're like, no, I'm good. Me on my own, I'm good. And you want to invite in other energies that match that frequency. So you've got an idea, passion, or something you want to move towards. And you're like, let's just do it. And you're doing it because you're making up for probably energies that you spent elsewhere. You're like, do you know what? I spent so much time looking after other people and their interests. What about my interests? Well done, Aries. It takes a lot of people a long time to get to that point, but it's the best thing that you can do for yourself. You want your interests. You are willing and open. You're going with the universal energies towards your wish fulfillment, what you want to do. You're the person at the moment just kind of sat there watching you do it. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. If you are in contact, there could be separation. We've got the Six of Swords on the table and the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is in reverse though, so it means that it's like self-fulfillment. So it is coming back around. The connection is improving, but I think it's mostly your efforts at improving, and it will improve more once your person kind of starts standing on their own 2 feet, looking after themselves. Then they can start giving to the connection more. Can I clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please? Yeah, we've got the King of Pentacles, the Tower, the Ten of Pentacles. Yes, this is about your stability. Something's just come in, and I don't know if it's been divine inspiration, Aries, but you're like, no, I'm going to pick up, you know, my own tools and deal with my own shit. Good. You understand it's going to take time. You understand you're divinely guided as well. This might also be a shocking change of behaviour from like what the people are seeing, but you're very much focused on your stability, your dependability. And I think that's probably where this person has kind of taken advantage of that, whether they have done that knowingly or not. Some point, Aries, you put your foot down and gone, enough is enough. And I think it might have been quite a shock to this other energy. Can I get the Sun, please? The Sun in Aries' energy. Yeah, the Ace of Swords here. 2 aces, Aries. Well done. The Hangman. Yeah, you changed your mind on something. Yeah, and the Four of Cups. I think this has been an energy that's been nagging at you for a little while, Aries. Could you show me here, right? Something happened. Something that you were trying to ignore. I think that you might have been going, well, thinking, like, if I give first, then this person will meet me and they'll start giving to me. And over time, that hasn't happened. So you're like, right, I need to change up the game on this one. And you've gone, I'm going for my happiness. I'm shooting my happiness. I'm picking up my Ace of Swords and I'm out of here. Good. Right, let me clarify your person's connection, then we'll go to the connection itself, and then we'll get you some universal advice on this, Aries. Right, okay, can we please clarify the star in Aries' person's energy, please? Star, please. The star in Aries' person's energy, please. The star. What's the star there? The star? The star. Whoop. The star. Oh yeah, the Five of Cups. Yeah, I thought it was coming from them, this Five of Cups. It's in the upright in their energy next to the star. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So your person will slowly realise that they need to work on their own dreams and ambitions, but they're showing me that they have some kind of sadness around pursuing that. It may be that they tried to pursue dreams in the past and they didn't work out. There's also, it's creating a bit of a barrier, it's a bit of a fear. So showing me that they want to be self-abundant, they want to be self-reliant, they want to put the work in, but then they're looking back on probably the past and gone, it didn't work out for me, and that's what's stopping them. But I feel that that might change with the Hermit being here. Can we please clarify the Hermit, please? The Hermit, the Hermit, the Hermit, please. The Hermit. Yeah, the Magician. That's good. The Knave of Pentacles, yeah. And Judgment, yeah, so your person's slowly getting there. They'll get there. They recognise that they need to do the work. It's just actually putting the effort in to do the work. Which tells me that they will do in the near future. They will. And can we get the Moon in reverse, please? The Moon in reverse. The Moon in reverse, please. Let's see what's under that moon. Yeah, we've got the Knave of Wands. The Nine of Cups. And the Ace of Wands. You've also got the Ace of Wands. So at some point, Spirit, the Divine, whatever, your person believes and adheres to. They may not even adhere to anything, but they've had some sort of divine inspiration. Some of them might have just identified it as their own inspiration to actually get up and start achieving their goals by themselves. However, that hasn't come to them yet because the moon is in reverse. In fact, that's way, way deep down. But it's there. They will come to a realization that if I want to go get my happiness, I have to do that under my own steam. I cannot be relying on Aries. Aries isn't going to come and save me. Up until then, I believe that that's what they've been doing. I think they've looked at you not only as their wish fulfillment, which is nice, Aries, it is a compliment, but at the end of the day, you cannot row the boat for two people. And they're slowly realizing that. And look, we've got the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck there, at the end, the Ace of Swords. So that's their clarity. It's right down in the hidden energies at the moment, their clarity around the situation. At the moment, I think they're just sulking, licking their wounds, feeling a bit hard done by. I'm getting kind of an air of self-pity coming from them, but it does all just turn around and they actually look at themselves and try and sort themselves out a little bit. And that's good. They're on the way, Aries. They're not quite where you are, though. You're ahead of them. Oh, I can't get this last card. This one really doesn't want to come out, so I'm going to look at it. What is that? Yeah, it's the Mother of Earth, which is Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That's self-care in reverse, as we were talking about your person. They're not practicing any self-care. They want you to do it all. And you're like, no, I'm claiming that power back for myself, thank you. And if you want to come along and co-create with me, because you're not close to this person, Aries, you would happily take them on board with you if they would co-create with you instead of expecting you to create everything and then just jump in at the last minute, claim the credit, that sort of thing, or reap the benefits of your hard work. So this could very much be a work situation that you're going on if you're doing a joint project with somebody. It's kind of got that vibe. Right, let's clarify the connection. So can you please clarify the Six of Swords for me, please? The Six of Swords in the connection, the Six of Swords. What's the Six of Swords about the connection, please, Spirit? The Six of Swords, the Six of Swords. Been told to check it. I got told to check. All right, Lydia, your deck's the wrong way around again. And it was. Let's go again then, Spirit. Six of Swords, please. Six of Swords. Six of Swords. The Six of Swords. Yeah, the Eight of... Oh, they've got the Eight of Wands as well. So this communication or something's going to happen, but you're going to instigate it, Aries. Because you've got the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands has appeared here under the Six of Swords. It's something about you moving apart from each other. So either you're going to go, enough, I'm walking away, or it might be you're already away and you're the one who goes, right, now I see some evidence of you sorting themselves. Is that yourself out? Do you want to try again? That sort of thing. It's kind of like it's on your terms. We've got the Book of Shadows here, which is like it's a very similar energy to the Magician. It's in reverse. So the Book of Shadows is about not only harnessing like actual resources to get things done, it's also harnessing energies around you. It's in reverse. So at the moment, it's like the energies are not quite aligned for you to come together, and I think it's you that's identifying that, Aries. And the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, so there's potential there. The Nine of Pentacles, there is potential, but only if you both stand strong as individuals. That's Nine of Pentacles energy there, and your person has the Nine of Pentacles. So you're actually addressing, in the Six of Swords, is you addressing that this person has the potential, but they're just not doing enough. Until that happens, you're not seeing a way forward. Good, Aries, good. Right, can I get the Seven of Cups, please? The Seven of Cups for Aries, please. Well, and the connection. The Maiden of Air. So that's like the the Maiden is the Knight of Swords. And we have the Nine of Air. Oh yeah, Nine of Swords. And the Two of Earth. So your person is not happy about this decision at all. I mean, they're not raging at you about it or anything like that. It's more like they're coming across like, I'm confused. I don't understand why Aries doesn't want to be my saviour anymore. And it's like, it's going to take a while for it to sink in exactly what it is that you're saying. So for Aries out there that are considering now sending out a message or making a phone call or talking to this person, you probably won't get like an instant response from them. Like, oh my God, yes, I'm going to jump up and start fulfilling my potential. No, it's going to take a little while for this person to really digest what you're saying. So if you're planning that conversation with them, go have the conversation with no expectations on the day. Walk away, just deliver the message, whatever it is you've got to say. Hear them out. They want to respond. I don't think it's going to be a response that's going to be very productive. Just remove yourself and give it time. let them do their own thing and leave them alone. Don't be reaching out, don't be checking in on them, because that sends them subliminally the message that you're still going to be there to care for them. But no, and then it's very hard, especially if someone that you really care about. You should be King of Pentacles here, so that's a little clue for at least some of you. This is a long-standing connection, and it could be like a family member, someone who is technically dependent on you, but you have to draw the boundary there, Aries. That you have to protect yourself and your own energy and put yourself first, and it looks like that's exactly what you're doing with this energy. So well done, good for you. Right, can I see the Four of Wands there, please? Four of Wands. See, this was once stable, at least it felt that way, but it's like the imbalance is just crept in over time. That's what I'm getting. Right, can I get the Four of Wands here, please? Four of Wands. Yeah, we've got the God, which is very similar to energy to like the Emperor. Initiation, so that's the Lovers. And yeah, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. At some point you stopped investing, or this is unequal investment, or they stopped investing. Somebody, at one point, this was a really solid, equal partnership, but at some point, somebody or both of you just stopped investing. I'm getting your person's energy. I think they probably put up the effort up front enough to get you hooked, and then once you were hooked, Aries, they were like, I don't really need to do anything. It's like they took their hands off of the wheel, even though their potential is there. This was once Emperor, Four of Wands, solid, stable. I wouldn't be surprised if this was romance, that you thought, I found my person. And then, but at some point, it felt more, it's unbalanced. Someone stopped investing in the connection. Someone stopped maintaining the connection at that level. And then when that happened, all of this just started like snowballing, right? Okay, Aries, let's get you some universal advice there. Can I get some universal advice for Aries and their person in this situation, please? Some universal advice. Universal advice, please. Universal advice for Aries. Universal advice for Aries and their person, please. Universal advice for Aries and their person, please. Yeah, the Four of Arrows. Rest, chill out, Aries. The ancestor, this is divinely guided. So whoever it is you adhere to, whether it be God, the universe, spirit, is on your side. But this is also kind of maybe some ancestral guidance here. So some of you might be breaking some, what's the word I'm looking for? I want to say ancestral habits, but that's not it. Like ancestral karma or something like that. So some of you might have been brought up in a family situation where one of your parents was overly giving and the other one didn't really do very much. That's why you accepted this dynamic for as long as you did. And then you thought, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to do things differently. I'm not going to be that way. I saw my parents, they were unhappy. I don't want that. Or maybe you've been in jobs before where you've always done the lion's share of everything and you just kind of got used to that. And maybe you saw a parent doing the same in their careers or something like that. Something ancestral about this. So some of you might be releasing some of those ancestral bonds. Sorry, Aries. The microphone there. Karmic bonds, but there's someone watching over you, Aries, while you go through this. You are making the right decision by stepping away. Yeah, and balance will be restored. That's justice there, and that's what you were hoping for. That's what prompted you to move away. You're like, this feels unbalanced, but if you move away, claim back your own power, get in touch with your own ancestors or wisdom, and the ancestor card might be you talking to family or friends that are like family about this, claiming back your worth and your energy for you, the balance is then restored. So the universe is pretty much mirroring what you have told me is what you want to do. The universe is going, yeah, Aries has got it. Aries is on track. The message was delivered to Aries. Now we're going to go and see them shine. Okay, Aries, thank you so much for joining me here. I'm going to leave the reading there for you. Best of luck in this situation. I mean, you've got a handle on it. You know what you're doing. Give your person some time. They will get there. And then once they get there and you see evidence that they've gotten there and that they are standing on their own 2 feet, trying to make things happen, then you can have a conversation about potentially moving forward or moving back together if that's something that you wish to do. Some Aries, you might just be done with this person. Definitely, support you doing that if that's what you want to do. It's going to be different for everybody. But at some point, your person connected to you is going to get a big wake-up call and they are going to change things around when that time comes, and you'll be in a totally different place yourself, Aries, and you can decide what to do. Okay, right. Now, I promise I will leave it there this time, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me here in the Zen Den, guys.